be found disturbing and may not be suitable for your snotty-nosed little brat who probably cusses like a sailor behind your back anyway. Parental discretion is advised.
Daddy, I'm coming to see you at visiting hours next week. Mama ain't been doing too well, I'll tell you more when we speak. Loving high, he's out there blocking for JB. I'm sure he's gonna come around by the time you get released. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison.
It's time to holler down the pipe chase and rattle them bars, because we're going to do a prison show for you right here at beautiful old, historic old, exciting new KPFT Houston, from the heart of Montrose, where we all hope tomorrow will be a better day.
Dreams, I can see your freedom. I will hold you once more. The man with no visitors, no money on the books. Remember, David's always gonna be here. You're never so alone. This ain't my love. It's Friday night, the inmates go quiet. Listen for a voice they know. It's prison radio. Prison radio.
And welcome to the prison show. It is, October, that number, Friday, that number. Don't like that number, but it is that number.
Friday, that number.
Friday, that number.
How many of that numbers on Friday do we have in the year?
I don't know. I just don't
You
like
don't even
it.
want to think about it, huh?
I don't want to even think about it. But we're here. We're here. We have in the studio right now, we have Linda. We have Javier with his hand raised. Yeah. We have David. We have Gloria in the house. And we have moi in the house. We have me. We've had a hard week, very hard week. Jedediah Murphy was executed by the state on Tuesday. A lot of hope before we were out there, and
A lot of people didn't think it was going to happen.
no, a lot of people didn't. I know we didn't up until we saw that van. Policy procedure changed a little bit. They got into a van, and because of the fire, so they had to change procedure a little bit. But anyway, our hearts go out to his family, his friends, and we've been talking to Bella, his wife, and we will, of course, give some details of his last
The
words.
last thing he said, right?
Yeah, the very last thing he said, and he said it very loudly, Bella is my wife. That was the last statement. Of course, he had other words that he said, but that was his last statement. And Lynn and I all have some more of that. But anyway, tonight starts
Pledge drive.
appropriately on this date.
Actually, it started yesterday.
Oh, okay.
So it's not so bad.
Yeah. It's still bad. But you know what? David has a great show lined up for us. We have Cortez, the policy organizer with Grassroots Leadership, Texas Advocates for Justice, or TAJ. He's with Diana Williams. Everybody knows her. And we have Gloria Rubac.
Gloria's in the house.
In the house.
Right here.
she's with the Texas Death Penalty Abolition Movement, the Texas.
Yeah, the capital T, capital H, capital E.
On Facebook, yeah. And of course, we have me and Linda with the Death Row Angels.
You are angels.
We are angels. Yes, we are. Of
You
course.
should have heard their conversation. That wasn't very angelic.
Our angelic conversation beforehand. I think Gloria was like, where's those earphones? Let me put those on beforehand. Yeah, I'm not sure she'll be back. But anyway, so we have a great show
But
tonight.
we have to pitch for a little while. We got 2 minutes to pitch, and I know you don't want to. We don't want to. Nobody wants to. But we
Nobody
have to.
wants to. And I know we had a goal earlier. David said the goal was $10,000.
$10,000. The reason why I said it's $10,000 is because that's what it takes for our show to broadcast for a whole year.
A year,
A
yeah.
whole year. So if we was to get our goal for the whole year, next pledge drive, we could just sit out and kick back and relax.
Javier, write that check. Go on, do it.
He's warming up in there. I see him. I got a pin somewhere.
I'm writing it down right now.
There you go. Right now. All right. And Dani's got one out here you can borrow. She's already got it warmed up.
Yeah,
So,
there you go.
but it's really important because we are listener sponsored. We don't have no big brother standing on our shoulders telling us what we need to say or what we don't. We don't have a script. Nobody intercedes intervenes or whatever the right word is. They just let us have it. And it was that way with Ray and that way with David Babb, and it's going to be that way. That's just the way Pacifica wants it. We don't want anybody telling us what to do.
No, we don't.
So
Now,
You guys-
occasionally I have to.
she's going to stab me. She wanted to smack Hank, but she wants to stab me. So.
I had some chopsticks earlier, and I was explaining to Blaine that I was gonna. Hey, I'm gonna boom,
Yeah.
right in his wrist. Boom.
But you guys call 713-526-5738, option number 1, to make your pledge. Later on, about 9:45, you do option number 2 to make a call, to make a shout-out.
Make a
But
shout out.
You can also get online at www.kpft.org and go down to the red donate button, and they got a drop-down menu. Make sure you go to The Prison Show. Same thing if you call. Make sure you say The Prison Show.
Or the prison show.
They'll look all over the place in the P's, but we're listed under the T's.
T.
So it's
The prison show.
The Prison Show.
The prison show.
You got the message.
All right, so we're gonna scoot on over to Mo Cortez on line 1. Hey, Mo.
Hi, y'all. Good afternoon. How are y'all?
We're good. Is it afternoon?
I guess good evening, right?
I got to pick on you, brother.
Yeah. I got to be in the studio next time.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Thanks for inviting me.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm Mo Cortez. I'm a policy and research organizer from Grassroots Leadership, Texas Advocates for Justice, and I have a couple of bills that have popped up that I want to share with y'all. That's recently happened. So basically, what's happened? Let me go ahead and say back what's going to happen is that the special session, a third special session, has been called by Governor Abbott, as most of us know by now. It started this past Monday, and a lot of bills have been filed. But bills in regards to criminal legal things, like such as I don't know if y'all remember the 85 to Stay Alive campaign that happened this past summer.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, somebody filed it in the Senate this time. It's Senate Bill 6. I'm sorry, hold on one second. Yeah, Senate Bill 67, and that was by Eckhart, Guterres, La Mancha, Zafrini. Basically, putting air conditioning in TDCJ facilities, and pretty much from my personal experience, what I've noticed is that if it's not on the governor's priority list of legislative priorities, it's not going to pass. But I'm glad that it's out there anyway, because this needs to be talked about all around until they all get air conditioning right. And I do know that Representative Rosenthal introduced this in special session 2, and I've heard rumors that he's interested in co-sponsoring this one if there isn't already a sponsor for it on the House side. So I think any word and all word to help our people out is important. And since we're talking about jails already, Representative Reynolds actually rolled out a bill, filed a bill, HB 80. I'll read you the caption here, but it's basically relating to a study conducted by the Commission on Jail Standards on the living conditions and safety of persons confined in the Harris County Jail. So a study. So, what questions do you have for me?
Can you go into a little bit more detail on what do you mean by the Harris County, the HB 80?
Oh, HB 80, it's basically, he's asking for the Commission on Jail Standards to do a study on the living conditions and safety of persons living in Harris County Jail, confined in Harris County Jail.
So it's just a study. He just wants to do a study on it.
Yeah, he just wants to do a study on that.
Okay,
Yeah,
that would be kind of, because, all through the summer we heard about an infestation of bed bugs and I mean, you can just pull up news articles regarding that, but that's interesting. I will keep that. Gloria and I just wrote that down, House Bill 80. Keep a lookout on that. But the information for the Senate Bill 67. Now, typically for regular sessions, we bombard, like we tweet Governor Abbott just to maybe get his attention, make it a priority, or kind of irritate him. I'm good at that. I'm good at irritating people.
Especially when they're so irritable.
Yeah. So, is there anything that your organization does to get people's attention?
So primarily with our membership, we reach out to them, whether it's you choose the mode really, whether it's text, email, Facebook Messenger, or whatever it is, or even a phone call, right? Pretty much any and every way that is most conducive to each member, and they in turn share with their friends and their family members and their kids too, because I think it's important that our youth, the people that are going to inherit this world, should know about what's happening and activate them young, because children have a voice and we need to hear it too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, they do. So
you send out an email to everybody about everything that's going on, right?
Yes, I have a little listserv that I have. I send it out every week about what's happening at the ledge, and then what's happening locally, Houston and Harris County and statewide.
So what's going on with these school vouchers? Do you know?
Oh, I haven't even. I've been looking at the voter hearings, and that's caught up a lot of my attention. Just the rhetoric. No, but I've heard about that through other friends. Even my neighbor, she's been active with the voucher stuff. I'm sorry, he has been active with voucher stuff. So, it's a lot of parents are really kind of like angry. I've heard,
Yeah, I mean, I think it's angering a lot of people, and I thought it was on your list. You were talking about.
It passed the Senate already.
It did pass the Senate. Yeah. Gloria said it actually passed the Senate. I noticed you just mentioned it in the beginning. You said the third called special session of the 88th Texas Legislature started this week, and then you mentioned that.
Yeah.
So
I just
the
didn't know if you knew. Yeah.
The voucher passed. So that's I knew that was a priority for Abbott.
Abbott's trying to do that. That's a red state thing.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
That's what that's all about.
Yeah. So we need to make it a priority for them for prison-related issues like 85 to Stay Alive, issues with Harris County Jail. I know there's other jails that have issues too.
All the county jails have issues.
Every single-
Williamson County is one of the worst ones.
Yeah.
But, I mean, Harris County affects us because that's where we're at right now. But, I mean, Harris County's been that way forever, and that's why they've had, 3 different county jails? 4 if you count Old Humble.
But they
Yeah.
were, I know the amount of deaths in Harris County
It's
Jail
outrageous.
this
Yeah.
year.
And they're not holding them accountable.
No, they're not. Of course, they don't they don't hold them accountable for the prison deaths either. Yeah.
But usually the county jail is more accountable than the state jail.
Well, yeah.
For
State
instance,
jail.
air conditioning. I mean,
You-
all
right.
the state jails, all the jails have air conditioning, but most of the prisons don't. So, and it's like mandatory that the jails have it. So you'd think it would be mandatory that the prisons would have it, but yeah.
I guess not.
Go tell Avatar.
One would think. Yeah.
What, Mo? Are we talking over you, brother?
No.
Yeah.
No, not at all. I'm listening and hearing, and I'm just trying to remember, just think back on the bills that, I think it was September, like all of the mail correspondences now must be sent to anyone in TCJ must be sent to Dallas, a PO
Right.
box in Dallas.
Yeah.
And no one's getting hard mail, and that is, I don't even, that angers me. That angers
Yeah.
me. It really does, you know.
So I've received so many messages, especially from men and women in general population, because they're filing, most of them are doing their own, they don't have attorneys.
Right.
So for them to get 3 copies to file something, they relied on Linda or I, the people that we knew, obviously, or we would just help people. Such and such would say, hey, just ask the death row angels, and we would take care of it. Well, we can't do that anymore. So and I spoke at the board meeting. I told them that. It's like you're affecting their rights to the court here. But they don't care. They said that they can ask
At the law library?
to print copies. But
But they charge them 10 cents a copy, right?
But yes, I've already been told by several people that that's virtually impossible, that they've made excuses, they've missed deadlines because they're not giving them the paperwork that they need on time. So they're missing these deadlines. All because of this, and I get why they did the digital mail. I understand that.
Well, I'm not sure I understand it either, because they're trying to say that it's cutting down on bringing the drugs in, but the officers a lot of times are the ones that are bringing the drugs in.
Exactly.
Not all the time, because I don't want to give myself up totally, but I was instrumental in getting some tobacco in from time to time. So I know that family members can be doing it, but they're not the only ones that are doing it. And the majority
not.
of it is coming from the officers. Because I, not to name any names or, like I said, give myself up at all, but I know that there was an officer that was instrumental whenever I was down there. And everybody knew he was doing it. And whenever we all got in trouble, he stopped. And it really angered a lot of the people that he was involved with, because, it was just too hot to be doing anything at the time. But at the same time, he should have never been doing it to begin with.
I think that it's both, but they're not making they're not given an opportunity for, like exceptions, like in this, for legal paperwork and I get it. They're like, you can't make an exception. Well,
Right. So I guess what sense does it make to say that they can get copies made at the law library if they can't mail anything out?
yeah.
So
Well, they can mail stuff out.
the law library can mail it, so they can
Oh,
go down
no.
and get their copies, and then the law library would mail it to the courts for them?
No, they can mail it to the courts themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, they can do that. They can mail stuff to us too, but it's
So they can mail it out, but we can't mail it in.
correct. Yeah, it's
It's just round and round.
You touched a nerve there, Mo. We're like, what? Yes.
Yeah. But then a lot of the stuff that Abbott's doing right now, too, is around immigration.
Yeah.
So he changed some immigration laws and made some felonies out of different immigration stuff. Yeah, I guess we're running out of time. We got about 2 minutes left, Mo.
Okay. All right. Well, my quick send away.
No?
2 anti-immigrant. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yeah, she's looking at a schedule. I was adding 15 from 7. 15 and 9:07 and 15 minutes for his segment would be 22.
I was looking at Javier, the one that you put in charge.
Oh, well, Javier needs to look at his clock because Mo Cortez should be going until 9:22.
Okay, well, go ahead, Mo. So go ahead.
Sure. I was going to mention, 2 bills that were passed, 2 anti-immigrant bills that were passed last night were SB4 and SB11. SB4 is the one that's relating to criminal trespass and smuggling of the stash house. It gives people like a 10-year mandatory minimums, which that does not work. And also the other thing is SB11. It creates basically like an entry offense if they come in a place that's in between a port of entry, and it basically allows the state to detain, arrest, and deport migrants for crossing the state's southern border. So that could be anybody. They can mess up and deport anybody, in my personal opinion. So there's a hearing on Monday, and I hope people can go out and testify. I'm going to send emails and calls. So thank you all again for having me, and I will catch you next time.
Well, Mo, if somebody wanted to write you, do you have a P.O. box or anything somebody could write you at?
I don't have a P.O. box, but does email work too?
Inmates can't email. All they can do is snail mail, I guess.
I'll have to get one then. I'll come back, circle back to me, and I'll have a P.O. box for you.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you
Mo.
so much, Mo. We appreciate you. Next time you got to come to the studio.
Yes, sir. I'll see y'all soon. All right. Take care.
All right.
Bye.
So that's my bad. I owe Javier. How do you say it?
Javier.
And Dani an apology. So
We were right.
You were right.
We were right.
Mo was supposed to go off at 9:20.
You gotta say it in Spanish though, like Javier. Javier doesn't sound. You gotta roll the R.
There's no rolling. No rolling.
Javier.
All I know is we were right.
Yep.
We were right. And now David is cut off from pitching.
David's fixing to pitch because
Damn it.
I'm going to take the time because it's very, very important. And I need to check that website that we moved off of a while ago because I've already had 2 texts now where some pretty good folks are saying that they're fixing to pledge for us. So he says that, he changed his mind. He's going to do it the whole packet over the weekend. So I don't know. Maybe he's going to get our goal. If he's going to do the whole packet, he might be getting our goal.
What's the goal?
$10,000.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
You want to write a check, Gloria?
So-
Here's a pen.
Yeah.
It'll bounce over.
No.
Hell.
So I told him if he did our goal that I would toot his horn for the rest of the year. So
I'll toot also.
So Mr. Paul Morgan. So I don't know that he's going to do it, but he said he'll do the whole packet, whatever that means.
I'll be tooting. I'll be tooting.
And then I got a text from Sharon. I told her the same thing. If she could help us out, that I would toot their horn for the rest of the year. And she said, I'll do that right now, but I have to look. I changed the website so we can't see it. Javier might have to look.
If you want to donate, you can call 713-526-5738. Option number 1. Make sure you ask for or tell them the prison show.
Very good. What about the text thing that Tom always talks about? Can they still text the word give to 713-526-5738?
Or you can go to the website, KPFT.org.
And make sure you get on the drop-down menu and pick out the prison show. Is it the or the?
It's the.
Ooh, we are the. Just like Gloria.
Like the Texas Death Penalty Abolition Movement.
And now we're going to hand it over to you. And make sure you talk into the mic so people can hear you.
It's old school. You got to go straight in.
Did you turn on
that
her
thing.
mic? Javier?
I think it's on.
Yeah, I think I hear you.
Yeah, I mean, I can
Okay.
hear myself in the earphones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, a lot is happening with the death penalty. This week was hell with the execution of Jedediah Murphy, which was Texas's 584th execution. You know, we hadn't had an execution since I think it was March 9th, and we really didn't need to have any more. But Jedediah was executed, and I'll let you and Linda talk about that some, but the execution was supposed to happen at 6. It didn't happen till sometime between 9 and 10. They pronounced him dead, I think, at 10:15. Yeah. That was a very sad thing and a very strange thing. And I'm going to talk about the stupid blank, blank, blank Supreme Court in just a minute. But we've got 4 more executions scheduled. Will Spear is October 26th, Brent Brewer, November 9th, David Renteria, November 16th, and Ivan Cantu, February 28th. Now, if these 4 more people are executed, that will put us at 588 legal lynchings. 588. We're getting towards 600. I remember back when I thought, oh, God, we'll never hit 100. But the good news is, between just since 1999, executions have declined by 82%. Since 1999, death sentences have declined by 92%. That means juries aren't sentencing people to death. Now, that isn't going to make Will Spear or any of these people feel any better, but in general, things are getting better, so that's good. And I said I wanted to say something about the Supreme Court because they are just the most disgusting group of people.
They are.
An analysis by Bloomberg Law, which is a respectable organization, has concluded that death sentence prisoners have fewer avenues to relief at the Supreme Court than ever before. They identified, and let me say it again, that Supreme Court just isn't giving relief to people sentenced to death. Bloomberg identified 270 emergency requests to stay executions since 2013 and found that the court agreed to block an execution just 11 times. That's disgusting. Since 2020, when the court shifted, when Miss Pro-Life Amy Coney Barrett got put on after Ginsburg died, the court has granted 2 stays of execution. And one was actually for John Henry Ramirez, and that wasn't even for the execution itself, but for his right to have religious advisors. And they granted that, and he was executed in 2022. And the other stay was granted to Richard Glossop in Oklahoma just this past May. So the Supreme, people what's weird? In Jedediah's case, the Fifth Circuit, which is not known, well, it's known for being one of the most conservative federal appeals court in the whole country, gave him a stay based on DNA information he wanted about evidence that was used. In his case, that was a lie, and he wanted DNA evidence. And the Fifth Circuit granted it. And the Supreme Court turned around and said, nope, forget you. So this is not good.
I think that it's important to point out Jedediah confessed because he did it, but this was mitigating evidence from a prior, what the jurors heard that was incorrect.
Right. And
From
this was during sentencing.
sentence.
And one of the requirements to give somebody death is they have to be a future danger. So they talked about this case that he was never charged with or convicted of or anything.
And he wasn't guilty of that particular case. And this DNA was to prove that he had nothing to do with it.
So he should have had a resentencing.
Correct. Yes.
But I think that the whole thing with the Supreme Court is just an unfortunate thing that Trump did. And
Well,
It's
I
gonna-
mean, look at it. Look at him.
well, he's unfortunate too. But anyway, now on October 2nd, the first day of the new term of the Supreme Court, they denied review in two very high-profile death penalty cases. One of those was in Texas, Robert Robertson. Both of these, and the other man's name was Toforus Johnson, and I can't remember what state he's in, but both of these men had, for a long time, proclaimed their innocence. And Supreme Court really didn't give a flip, did they? I want to, I don't know how much time I have left. I want to read something.
Tear it up, Gloria. Tear it up.
Well, I dropped my phone. You know, I visited yesterday and I found out that the men were really on death row. You know, execution watch went off and nothing had happened yet. But a friend of mine wrote a poem that I want to read. It's not very long. He says, Jedediah Murphy, he was for a moment our small bubble of hope. Then that bubble burst and Jedediah was no more. Deflated, we collapsed into ourselves. It would have been a landmark case had it held, but it didn't. That bubble, that small, glinting globe, for a while held us fixed and filled with a hope as iridescent as itself. Then it popped, poof, and was no more. Thank you for that. And I think we all felt that.
We all did.
That bubble pop. Damn Supreme Court. Okay.
But I think we also need to acknowledge that it was Kim Paxton who kept appealing.
The criminal.
Yeah.
Who shouldn't even be running around loose. There was a couple of good things. How much time do I have?
Go ahead.
I don't know how fast I should be talking.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
Oh, okay. A couple of good things happened as far as mental illness recently. The Western District Court of Texas ruled that the state cannot execute Scott Panetti. The judge in his trial should have known he was mentally ill, wearing a purple cowboy suit and subpoenaing Jesus and I forget who else, the Pope.
John Wayne. I think it was John Wayne.
John Wayne or the Pope, I don't know. But anyway, the court ruled that he's not sane enough to be executed, that he lacks a rational understanding of the connection between his actions and his death sentence. And, you know, I'm from Oklahoma. And when people ask me, how can you live in Texas? It's so conservative. I'm like, try growing up in Oklahoma. Oklahoma, per capita, has executed more people than any state. It's just that they're a smaller state than Texas. But I thought this was really good news. The Oklahoma House Judiciary Criminal Justice Committee met to discuss the capital punishment system, and it looks like they're going to be calling for a moratorium on executions. And a Republican spoke about the increasing concern that they all have about executing innocent people. So, and they particularly cited the case of Richard Glossop, which has gotten a lot of attention lately. The Supreme Court hasn't announced if they're going to hear his appeal. Ugh. But the fact that a Republican-led committee in Oklahoma is considering a moratorium, I think, is pretty
good news.
Yeah, historic news from my home state. So, I think that's really about all I have. I do want to say in Robert Robertson's case, it ain't over till the fat lady sings. And in his case, it ain't over till Gretchen Sween.
She's incredible.
And I understand she's got some irons in the fire that hopefully will land on Paxton's rear end.
How about you help me call the unit and get his phone hooked up? He still doesn't have a phone. Him and Arturo Aranda. I've been emailing. Somebody needs. We need to.
Good Lord! And I want to say something about this mail thing. Besides just the legal aspect that you talked about, I sent my friend Spider and Erica Shepard, who's on death row, birthday cards. They both had a September 1st birthday. I mailed them on August 21st. They still do not have their birthday cards, and it is Friday the 13th of, where are we?
October.
Yeah.
What? You know, I think that whole thing was put in to cover up all the people dying from the heat this summer that they didn't want to acknowledge or talk about. And Securus and TDC are both incompetent buffoons for setting this mail thing up, and they don't have the personnel to do it. How can it take 6, 7, 8 weeks? So the death penalty abolition movement is going to do Christmas in October. And we're going to do our annual Christmas cards in October, and maybe
They'll get them by Christmas.
they'll get them by Christmas.
Yeah, I've heard it's taken 2 to 3 months to get cards, even though you can have cards because they're taking pictures of them. But it's just taken so long to get them in there.
It's ridiculous.
It is. It's so. Keep up with our Facebook page, The Texas Death Penalty Abolition Movement. And you got to put the because somebody
Hijacked
our old page. I don't even know it's functioning. But, and I think we're going to do the Christmas in October on October 28th, a Saturday afternoon at Shape Center. And
You going to have Santa Claus?
you want to be Santa? You got a beard.
I got the costume.
Well, yeah. Oh, that'll be fun. Really?
I'll come.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then we can have everybody.
You say it was the 28th. I had to check my wedding calendar, but yeah.
You're going to get married again?
No, I'm a wedding officiant.
Oh.
I do weddings all over town.
Oh, okay.
He's doing my wedding.
You're getting married?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I did that once.
Yeah. It's
Me and Javier.
Francis might have something to say about that.
Yeah, maybe, just maybe.
Just
Okay,
maybe.
let's
All right. Let's go. Pitch.
go. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Javier, you got that website open. I seen somebody named Nancy sent some money for us.
Look at the money.
And
Look
Sharon
at the
said
cash.
she was going to send some money to
Nothing?
us, but I looked at it a while ago. Yeah, Nancy did something at 9:09.
I've been trying to, but my phone isn't cooperating.
Well,
things
how
started
about
over, so.
we call 713-526-5738, option number 1 to donate. Option number 1 to donate. And in a few minutes, you can hit option number 2 to get on the air
Make a shout out.
and leave a
Yep.
shout out. And Linda's going to have to swap seats in a
Linda's
second.
going to swap seats, and then I'll go in there and answer the phones when everybody calls in, because we're going to have all the lines busy.
All the lines are going to be busy.
And so remember that whenever all the lines are busy, you have to keep hitting that 2 and doing that loop thing, because all the lines are going to be busy, or you're going to drop out of the loop.
Right. But until then, you can call, or you can go online and go to our website,
www.kpft.org.
and then
The prison show.
The prison show. The prison show. The prison show.
The one and only.
The one and only.
I hope people are thinking right this minute about calling or getting online and pledging. This show has been so important for decades and decades and decades.
Since March of 1980.
80?
1980. So it's
Okay.
been 43 years.
And all the people that call in, you need to make a pledge because you're using this station to talk to your loved ones. So support us. And people locked up that are listening, get on your little tablet and tell your mama or your girlfriend or your granddaughter to go to kpft.org and make a pledge for the prison show. We need to make our goal and do our part for KPFT because we want the prison show to stay on the air.
Yes, we do.
And I know incarcerated people are listening right now, and except for Robert and his Albert Aranda, you got your tablets.
Yeah.
So
they can't make phone calls, but
So
we're
send a message to your family and tell them to make a pledge.
Hey, Robert and Arturo, we got Gloria now on it because maybe Gloria will help us. I have emailed Ivy Dickerson. I've included Dickerson's boss, Eric Guerrera. I have done.
How about state senators?
I'm going to start doing that. I was giving them a chance because I just got involved. I didn't know that they didn't have phone capabilities. This is
That's
October.
ridiculous.
This is October. Anyway, let me get on. Is it time, David? Are we finished with play? Oh, now he's pointing at me. All right. Now we can start. All right. Good evening, everyone on Texas Death Row and everyone else listening. As we said, Jedediah Murphy was executed on October the 10th, pronounced dead at 10:15. His final statement, which is not complete on the TDCJ website, was, "To the family of the victim, I sincerely apologize for all of it. I hope this brings you closure. Thank you." He then began to recite Psalm 34, ending with, "The Lord redeems the soul of his servants, and none of those who trust in him shall be condemned. God bless all of y'all. It's okay. Tell my babies I love them." He then shouted out, "Bella is my wife." Now again, the TDCJ website does not have the correct information. It does not have all of it. And we've seen that in the past, right, Linda?
Yes, we have.
I mean, Linda and I have witnessed executions where they did not include the entire statement.
Right.
So, anyway, Jedediah's attorneys fought for him. They filed up until the last minute. They really did.
It was amazing, yes.
It really was. What we can say is that Kim Paxton's office fought to kill him.
Exactly.
That's basically what it was. We did notice the procedures have changed because of the fire that happened at the Walls unit. Where the witnesses normally went in the front office, they are now put in the van and brought around the corner to the execution chamber, that area. Another thing we noticed, there was more officers. There were a lot more officers than there normally
They didn't stand in their same place either.
No, they didn't. They stood off to the right more, and it was very strange. And they had more barricades.
Yes,
More,
they did.
yeah.
Felt like we were in prison.
I know it was just very odd the way they had it, and Shevis was out there and he made a comment that we need younger people to help the geriatrics because the geriatric women out there with their walkers, their canes. And I was like, man, hold on a minute. Hold on. He's like, these women have been doing it for years. So
we had a new girl, though, that joined us, Clementine. And she was
yes.
really great, and we're so happy to have her in our group.
She was from the college.
From the college, yes.
Yes.
She's going to be a forensic scientist, I think.
Right. And she was, she seemed very, very opposed. She was opposed to the death penalty, but she seemed focused, like she was interested.
Yes,
so
very.
not flighty.
No.
Anyway, there's still, like Gloria mentioned, there's still the 4 executions. So I still say call the governor's office, tweet him. People, tell your families. They know how, most of your families know how to tweet. So, yeah, definitely explain that to them. Tweet Governor Abbott. Tweet, like Gloria just said, tweet the senators. And like Sheva said, we do need some young people out there.
Right.
So most definitely we need more people out there at the Huntsville unit helping. If you're in the Huntsville or Houston area, please come out there. So, I work more than 40 hours a week. I do. It's usually 45. I drive over 40 miles to get to Huntsville, but I'm there.
Me too.
I'm there. I've been at every execution, excluding one when I was in the hospital. It's time for more people to get involved. It is time. If this is what you believe in, there's really do what matters.
Right.
And this matters. The differences between people do not matter. They don't. If you and I have differences, it doesn't matter. This matters.
Yes, it does.
This matters. I don't care the difference between you and I. So as of today, Gloria already stated the schedule. I wanted to plug again an execution. God, I've got a podcast, because my friend Ivan Cantu has a podcast called Cousins by Blood. But what I was told today, and I found out, there is another podcast, Gangster Presents Killing Death Row. It's another podcast, and it's Ivan is in it.
It's on the Death Row Angels side. I just approved the thing to go on the Death Row Angels.
Awesome. So I'm going to put it on the prison shows. And I was talking to David about maybe having one, maybe Michael on the show. Anyway, so now, as my friend Moy says, here's the news. You can use Brent Brewer. You are distributed for conference at the Supreme Court on October the 27th. Coming out of the Fifth Circuit, Carlos Ayestas on October the 10th. Judge Sim Lake signed an order adopting magistrate judge's order. The state will comply with the order to respond to requests within 2 weeks of October the 10th. Irving Davis, on October 11th, you filed a motion to amend the judgment at the district court. Richard Vasquez, on October 12th, Judge Nelva Gonzalez Ramos agreed on an amended scheduling order at the district court. Chong Tong, as a reminder, you are scheduled for oral arguments at the Fifth Circuit on December the 6th. And now Linda has some in remembrance.
In remembrance, some executions that happened in the past. Number 137, Dwight Andontis, October the 1st. Number 159, Javier Cruz, October the 1st. Number 285, James Powell, October the 1st. Different years. 1997 was Andontis, 1998 was Javier Cruz, and 2002 was James Powell. Number 100, Harold Lane, October the 4th, 1995. Number 82, Walter Williams, October 5th, 1992. Number 327, Edward Green, October the 5th, 2004. Number 538, Barney Fuller, October the 5th, 2016. Number 576, John Henry Ramirez, October the 5th, 2022. Number 328, Peter Mineo, October the 6th, 2004. Number 350, Ronald Howard, October the 6th, 2005. Number 529, Juan Garcia, October the 6th, 2015. Number 160, Jonathan Nobles, October the 7th, 1998. Number 138, Ricky Green, October the 8th, 1997. Number 506, Michael Yowell, October the 9th, 2013. Number 487, Jonathan Green, October the 10th, 2012. Number 190, Alvin Crane, October the 12th, 1999. Number 329, Donald Aldrich, October the 12th, 2004. Number 544, Robert Pruitt, October the 12th, 2017. Number 191, Jerry McFadden, October the 14th, 1999. Number 415, Alvin Kelly, October the 14th, 2008. Number 530, Licho Escamilla, October the 14th, 2015. Number 416, Kevin Watts, October the 16th, 2008.
All right. And now
I have a point.
we're over.
We're over. Oh, okay. Okay.
We'll do the poem next week.
Okay.
David.
Yeah, Gloria and I were out here talking about gifts. Man, Javier had it cranked up. If somebody wants to donate to the prison show, she has some Abolish the Death Penalty shirts, and we have some prison show shirts. But I would think it would be worth, what do you think, a $30 pledge? Yeah?
25, 30.
$25 or $30. So if you make a $25 or $30 pledge, you need to let me know. Don't let Robin know. It's not from KPFT. This is from the prison show. So you need to let me know, and we'll have to have your size and where it needs to be shipped to, or whether you want to pick it up or something. And matter of fact, you come down to the Christmas program and pick it up from Gloria.
October.
Christmas in October. And but it's really important that you pledge. I'm going to take a note out of Ray's book. We don't charge a subscription here. That's not what we're doing. What we're trying to do is pay the bills. I mean, this is free speech radio, but it's listener sponsored. If you don't sponsor us, then we're not going to be on the air. It's as simple as that, because we're not going to be able to pay the bills. And you can see that from the history of Pacifica. KPFT has been doing very well. And right now what's helping us out a lot is because a lot of you guys have become sustainers. What a sustainer is you pledge $25 or $50 or whatever a month, and then at the end of the year, that all adds up. I mean, if you give $240 a year, then that's a pretty good pledge, and that's what we would get right now. If you can pledge $5 a month, then we would get a $60 pledge. But it takes $25 to become a voting member. And I think Dani was talking about that last week, right?
Yes.
He thought it was pretty cool because he's gotten out, he's pledged, he's become a member, and he was able to actually have a say in our voting rights. Now, with the station, it's all about the station business. You actually become a member of KPFT and Pacifica as a whole. And I don't know anybody who doesn't want to belong to something. I mean, that's part of the, what do they call that, hierarchy theory? You know what I'm talking about? We want to belong to something. I mean, we want to feel like we're a part of something, and it makes us whole. It's a part of it. So you got to call 713-526-5738 and pledge to the prison show. Let the lady or man, whoever answers the phone, know that it's for the prison show. Or just go on kpft.org. I should have been a millennial or whatever, because I don't like to talk to people. I'd rather go online and I do that drop-down menu, and that way I know I'm getting the right show. But it's just really important that you guys do that, because the way Ray said it is, you don't have to You're not buying the show. You're not buying the magazine. He said, you don't have to pay for the magazine to read it. You can go in the store and pick up the magazine off the shelf and read it all day long. Nobody's going to say anything to you. But it's better if you buy the magazine. It's better if you get a subscription to the magazine. And that's what we want. We want you to be a part of the prison show. We're community media, and you are our community. So if you can hear our voice, if you're calling that line over there and we answered the phone and put you on hold, then we're here for you. You're part of our community. And you really need to maybe text GIVE, G-I-V-E, to 713-526-5738. And in the meantime, it's break time, and we're going to play some Buzzy Martin for you.
Come inside, take a seat. Long last we finally meet. Know that you've heard my name. I'm your guide through prison. It's a big boy game. Always sleep with one eye open, or you wake up bleeding and broken. You be told when to eat and shower and locked away another 23 hours. Seasons change from hot to cold. Sense to life, I watch you grow. Juvenile hall to county jail. Greetings, my friend, I'm your prison cell. This old cage is your fate. Cold and lonely, there is no escape. Give up your soul, listen to me. Trust no one in this penitentiary. Walls of deception surround your head. Are you alive or already dead? No, you're in for committing horrible crimes. Let's be honest while you're doing time. Seasons change from hot to cold. Sense to life, I watch you grow. Juvenile hall to county jail. Greetings, my friend, I'm your prison cell. Some things that I have to say. I'll see you beaten and raped every night and day. Dark in here, it's called the solitary hole. Only light of the tin with consistent glow. Most inmates grew up hurt and abused, hide their pain with prison tattoos. Strength to survive they will have to find behind the prison walls until they die. Come inside and take a seat. Long last we finally meet. Know that you've heard my name. I'm your guide to prison. It's a big boy game. Seasons change from hot to cold. Sense to life, I watch you grow. Juvenile hall to county jail. Greetings, my friend, I'm your prison cell. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm your prison cell.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, let's do this. 1 down, 2 to go. Gaining momentum.
If you're now tuning in, you're listening to KPFT Houston.
Anyway, as David said, anyway, we're going to get to some callers. Ashley is number 1, line 1. Hey,
How are
Ashley.
y'all tonight?
We are good. How are you?
I'm blessed and highly favored. First off, I want to say thank you so much for the prison show for taking my call.
Well, thank you
And
for calling.
secondly, of course, I want to give a shout out to the most important man in my life, my dad, at the cell unit. Hopefully you can hear it. Thank you for the call tonight. I miss you and I love you. I can't wait for a Christian to meet you so he can spit out on you and pee on you. So
Love that. I love it.
it's his first grandbaby, so I hope my son does them justice. I also want to say I love you, Dad, and I miss you. And I'm getting my ponies when you come home. So come home so I can get the ponies. But I do love you and I miss you. Hopefully you will be out. I'm praying. You got so many people praying for you. And Christian's going to pee on you and I'm going to laugh. So I love you, Dad. Come home soon and know you got so many people loving and praying for you. You're a blessing to us even though you're a pain in the butt to me. But I love you. Come home soon, Dad. All right, thank y'all so much. Y'all have a blessed night.
You too. Have a good one.
You too, thank you.
All right. And Jeanette, line 2. And Jeanette, how are you doing, girl?
Hey, Dani, I'm doing well. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing good. I was going to say, how you doing again? I'm sorry.
I know. You kind of have to ask that question twice with everything that's going on. But listen, I'm doing good, and we'll talk later. But I wanted to give a shout-out to, of course, my love, Big Will, my love, my husband. Y'all, that's my husband for real. So he's at the Palencia unit, Life Row. I love you, baby. I will always love you, and I can't wait for you to see you tomorrow. I'm very, very excited. I'm missing you like crazy, and pray for us, continue to have peace and understanding, joy and laughter, love and passion through all the trials and tribulations that we may face in the future. This is definitely, it's not for the faint of heart. It really takes so much to do what we're doing, but I believe in miracles. I believe in them because they occur every day. They're even occurring right now as I'm talking. I'm so blessed to know you. I'm so blessed to have another day to express and show how much I love you. The best relationships are the ones that you never see coming. Serendipity, right? People will look at us and say, that's crazy, but no, that's God. I have a scripture. We talked about it today, which is Psalms 143. Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Show me the way I should go, for to you I entrust my life. I love you, Puffin. I'll see you in our dreams. Have a good night. God bless you so that you can bless others, my love. Everyone continue to sign and share Will Spears' petition. Please continue to pray for him. I want to give a shout out to the guys. Blaine. Howdy, Blaine. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're having a peaceful night. Moses Mendoza. Hi. Hola, Beto. Woody, Devo, Eric, and Kangaroo. You guys have a great night. And I'm going to see you tomorrow, Dani. You have a visit? Maybe?
I sure do.
Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. Hi, Linda.
Hi there. How are you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well, you
won't
guys
be there.
have a-
I won't be there tomorrow night.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Will's got some visits lined up, so hopefully we can all cross paths.
Yes, I hope so. I saw him yesterday.
Oh, okay,
He
good.
was,
Yeah.
there was. He had a visit with.
The legal
Nitsky.
visit?
Yeah, no, it was with Nitsky.
Oh, okay. Good. I'm so glad that you guys were able to see each other. That's good. Good, Linda. Well, hopefully again. He got visits and stuff scheduled, so.
Yes.
I will see you, ladies. I will see you later. I'll see you tomorrow, Dani.
Okay, see you then.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And now we have Manuela on line 1. Hi, Manuela.
Hello, Beth. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey,
That's
girl.
fine. Hey, ladies. Love you and miss you.
Love you,
See
too.
you soon, hopefully.
Yes.
So now I want to make my shout out to my waiting dream husband. Hi, baby. Good evening, my beloved Robert. I do hope and pray that you are all right. As for me, I'm okay so far, but I miss you like crazy. I wish that we could be together at this time, so I could talk to you, hear your voice, and look into your eyes, my baby. I can't wait to see you soon, because I need to see you and talk to you. I have to tell you so many things, my love, especially that I love you like crazy. Well, the family is all right so far. I'm in touch with Vicky and little Robert, and I can't wait to see them too. I got some paint colors for our Vicky because she's painting now. Well, I'm happy about your visit with our sweet and precious friends. The first time after this monster lockdown, I'm so happy for you, baby. My love, I want you to know that I'm always thinking about you. You are always on my mind, in my heart, in my thoughts, and in my prayers. I'm so very much in love with you. And I will always love you, baby. If I would my life to live all over again, I would find you sooner so I could love you longer. Because you are the best that ever could happen to me. I love you, my sweetheart. And I never want to lose you. And you have changed everything since you're in my life. Baby, I want to say that I never stop loving you. See you soon. So God will. I love you unconditionally. May God bless you, my heart. Good night, baby. Sweet and pleasant dreams to you. Big, big hugs and thousands of kisses. Good night, my Robert. Night. Thank you, guys. Have a great weekend.
Good night, Manuela.
Good night. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, Delia on line 3.
Hi, guys.
Hey there.
How are you?
Well, I was just taking a short nap, but I'm okay. You guys know I go to bed at 8 o'clock, so I'm really excited to be here. I think for the first time in 25 years. But I was happy to listen to all of the things that you all talked about. So thank you all for being there for everybody and for sharing all of that information. But yes, so my name is Delia Perez Meyer. I am the sister of Big Lou, Luis Castro Perez. And I just wanted to, he's probably in shock if he's on here, but hi, brother. And just want to say hello, and we're thinking of you guys, all of you. I want to give a big shout out to all of my pen pals. Los quiero mucho y seguimos orando por ustedes todos. Abrazos fuertes. As you all know, Louis has been in the infirmary for a couple of years, and he's doing well, and he misses you all very much. And just, we continue to keep you guys in our prayers, and his attorneys continue to work on his case of innocence, and we really appreciate all the love and support from you guys, and it's always good to see you when we're there. Just want to say thanks again to Gloria and Dani and Linda and all of you guys that are there to do these shout-outs. Manuela, everybody, says good night. It's actually good morning for them since they're in France, right? I think they're in France. But that's the most romantic message I ever heard. I'm like, oh my God, I'm not that romantic.
Yeah.
But also with Gloria talked about us getting together to sign Christmas cards at the end of October, because now we have to send them to Dallas, to the post office box, and it's taken them up to 6 weeks to get the cards, to them. So you guys hang in there. We're going to get our Christmas cards out there to you, and then one more thing. Oh, I don't know if you guys mentioned this or not, but guys, supposedly you all are going to be able to get commissary on Monday or Tuesday. I think I read, Linda, you mentioned that. So I know you all are starving to death, and we're getting the food to you as soon as we can. And
Yes,
love you
we
all.
are.
Yeah, really. I know. A big shout out to Marilyn's son, Paul's story. Paul and I have been writing back and forth. I love this e-messaging, and so I just wanted to say hello to Paul in particular today. All right, love you guys. Have a good night. Love you, girls. Thanks again.
Good night.
Good night. Have a great weekend.
Good night. Y'all too. Bye-bye.
Now we have Elizabeth on line 4.
Hi, Elizabeth.
Hello.
Hi, Hello.
Hello. I'm alive. Yeah, I got bronchitis, but I'm okay. I got 2 shots yesterday, so they made me feel a whole lot better, but I'm have to stay home because I'm contagious, they said.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, so that means no shopping.
Ooh, that's even worse.
Anyway.
No shopping?
Yes. But anyway, I just want to give a shout out to my baby. Hey, mijo, it's me, Mommy. I just want to tell you I love you, and I'm doing a whole lot better, even though I still am coughing. Your dad's taking real good care of me by making sure I have plenty of fluids, even though he's rolling his eyes over here. But anyway, I tried to order your e-com for you, and the system is supposedly down. They said, since I called today, they said they had lots of calls about the e-com, so I guess they haven't, released it yet. So hopefully next week I'll be able to order you something.
Monday or Tuesday. That's what they said, Monday or Tuesday.
Yeah, my poor baby. But either way, I'll make sure that I get you what you need. And I look forward to seeing you in 2 weeks from now. But like the doctor said, we got to get you better to make sure that you get to go on your trip to see your baby. But I'm good, like I said. And I love you, and good night, and I'll pass the phone to Dad.
Hey, mijo, I talked to your tia Cirilla and everybody over there. They told me to tell you that they love you and to take care and stay healthy. And your tia wants to go see you, but we just got to figure out when again. But either way, mijo, I love you, and good night, and we'll see you on the 26th. I'll go without your mom if I have to, but I'll go. But anyway, mijo, I'll see you. Good night, mijo. Love you.
Thank you, everybody. Good night, my baby. Sweet dreams.
Good
Good
night, Elizabeth.
night. Have a great weekend. Hope you feel better.
You too. Oh, yes, I will. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Ooh, quick finger. All right.
Valera, you're on the line.
Hi, this is Valeria. I just wanted to say happy birthday to my husband, Anthony. I have his niece and nephew here, and they wanted to say a little something too.
Hi, Theo. I love you so much, and I miss you so much. And I hope I will be able to see you soon. Love you. Mwah. Anthony, I miss you, and I love you, and I want you to come home, and I want you to know everybody loves you, and I love you with all my heart. You're going to come home very soon with your very good behavior, like how you are, like a good man.
Okay. And I just want to let him know that we all love him, and we can't wait to see him soon.
All right. Well, thank you. You have a great weekend.
You too. Thank you.
All right. And Caitlin.
Well, before we go to Caitlin, I'd like to pitch a little bit because we're not. What are you doing over there? You playing break song right in the middle of everything?
Yes. Yes.
So, Javier got a phone call coming in too, but we need to call 713-526-5738 and hit option number 1 to make sure that you pledge something. Because right now we're not doing so hot. I mean, we've got like 3 pledges all night. So I want to thank Diana, Nancy, and Sharon. And right now I can't see Sharon's. She told me that she did it, and I trust her. I know she did it. I think maybe we need to refresh this, or somebody's messed up down at the call center. But, I mean, in the meantime, we still need to be calling them. 713-526-5738. Go online to kpft.org. Make sure you hit the drop-down menu and hit The Prison Show. But for some reason, my computer's not updating. But that doesn't mean that they're not taking the calls. So y'all make sure you call for us. Now you go ahead and hit Caitlin.
Is a shout out for
Almost. And we're waiting. And we're waiting. Maybe I should sing. You want to sing?
This is a shout out for Beto, Garza, and Blonsky. Hey boo, how are you? I hope that you're in good health and spirits, and that there is a smile on your handsome face. Please know that I really appreciate everything that you're doing for me, and know also that I'm always going to be there for you too. So, yeah, I'm here with Daytona. She is having a snooze. I don't know if you can hear her snoring, but yeah, she is snoring beside me. Other than that, yeah, pretty much the same. Yeah, so I'm just chilling out at the moment. And yeah, so please, I also sent you JPay today, or I should say an email. And yeah, please know that I'm sending you big hugs and kisses and good night and sweet dreams. And to everybody at the Prison Show, a big, big thank you for making this happen.
And now we have Sandra on line 6.
Hello? Hi.
Hi, go ahead with
Hi,
your
I
shout
wanna
out.
Yes, I want to send a shout out to my boyfriend, Alfredo, that he's in the FBC of Houston. I just want to tell him I love him, and baby, keep your head up. This is going to pass soon, and I want to thank y'all for making this happen. And what I was going to say is y'all could just please keep him in y'all's prayers, because I know we've been having some tough times. And I just want to say thank you.
All right,
Hello?
Sandra, thank you very much. We will keep them in our prayers.
Okay, God bless y'all. Bye.
God bless you too. All right, now we have Mike.
Hello, everybody. This is Mysterious Mike for the Prison Show. Have a happy or a safe Friday the 13th. And now here's my shout-outs to the guys in Texas, Guy Alexander, Jamie Cuppett, Stephen Russell, Stephen McGee, Philip Perez. Shout-out Lucy and Michelle want me to do a shout-out for Paul. Shout-out for Philip in Dallas, Jovan, Matt, Thomas, Edward Reeve, Adam Wilkerson. Shout out for Hoss. Shout out for, and now some more shout outs to Bill R. Sims. Shout out to Clarence Bowman. Hopefully you're doing much better. Raymond Lee Cart. And also I want to wish everybody a safe trip back from the Middle East of our servicemen and women that are getting ready to go to war. Hope everybody will be safe. And stay safe on Friday the 13th. And now back to the prison show.
Okay, now we have Lydia on line 2.
It's hi, Dani. Can you hear me, Dani?
I sure can. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing good here in the Rio Grande Valley. Waiting for a cool front to come in tomorrow, but it just comes in and goes out again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Stirs up trouble and then leaves.
Yeah. Yeah, we were back up in the, I think, close to 90s today again. It's hot. But I want to give my congratulations are in order. I know for William Spear. Congratulations. I heard the news. And I just want to tell my son that I love him and I miss him, and that we made it home safe after our little trip this afternoon to all these stores that we went to. And we did drop off the water at the bowling alley. Then we came home, and we're getting ready to get the sack for tomorrow. And I remembered, Mijo, what I was going to tell you. I almost forgot that I have to go to the doctor in the morning to get some blood drawn, just labs in the morning. So I have to be there like at 7:30 or 8. So that's what I couldn't recall that I have to do tomorrow morning. When you asked me what I was going to do, I just remembered. So I need to make my list right now before I forget. And from there, I'll be taking that truck to Discount Tire to get them to rotate the tires. So you have to get there early in the morning, or you're going to wait for hours to get that done. But that's what I'm going to do, God willing, tomorrow. I know I haven't seen your Theo all afternoon. I haven't seen him in a few days now. I know he's been driving to Boca Chica here lately. And I haven't heard from Tia Gracie, so I don't know if she's home yet from Houston. Nobody has said anything. And I know Maria Cristina had a baby boy. And Jason and Flory they're at the hospital right now. I think she was going to have a C-section because the heart rate on the baby was dropping, so they were headed to the hospital. So I'll let you know tomorrow how that goes, but that's it for the babies. And I'll talk to you tomorrow, mijo. I love you. My saludos to all the guys, and thanks to everyone at the prison show. Thank you, and drive home safely. Good night, everybody.
Thank you, Lydia. Have a great weekend.
You too, ma'am. Bye.
Bye. And real quick, anyone that's being released from TDCJ, there's releasing updates. This just happened. There's a release or a re-entry hotline but also they have narrowed it down to regions and units that people will be released through. So we have that on our Facebook page. But if you're interested, definitely go to the TDCJ website under Executive Administrative Services, Office of Family Services, releasing update of October the 6th, and you will find that information. All right, Stacy.
This is to my husband, Sporty Black at Wainwright Unit. Yeah, baby, it's born day. Kiss me. Mwah. I trust we're just with our whispers letting you know all is well, and it's been a productive day for me. The girls are good and behaving. I haven't heard from you, our e-notes, but I sent you one, AM. Baby, the Supreme Court of the Virginia prisoners with mixed sentences are ineligible for enhanced sentence credit. Yeah, we got the news yesterday. Yeah, the Antoine Anderson case. It's been a nice day here, a fall day, but nice. I'm about to head out and spray wash our place down with the wet and forget, and doing some lawn work. The carpenter won't be by to do the work until Tuesday. Yeah, I couldn't remember if I told you yet or not. And Sandy Houseman finally read her email. Baby, this isn't but kissing you. I miss you so much. Take care. Be tough. I know you got me. I love you so deeply, Sporty. Take care, sweetheart.
All right, now, how about Sylvia on line 1?
Hi, good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Just shout out to my son Tokyo at Wind Unit. Son, this is your mom. I hope you're listening. Okay, I will see you in the morning. Lexus, Oscar had to work tomorrow, so they weren't able to come. But I will be there in the morning to come see you. Hope you're doing okay. Everybody here is good. I just have been having a bad cough and a lot of phlegm. I don't know why, but I've had it all week. And I don't know where so much phlegm can come from, but I don't know. Anyhow. But I'm feeling better, and hope you're okay. Prayers for you. I love you and miss you, but I will see you tomorrow. God bless you. Bless y'all. Good night, y'all. Y'all be careful. Be safe.
Good night, Sylvia. Have a great weekend.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Now we have Jamie.
Edward. How are you doing, Edward?
Hey, what's going on, guys? How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Hey, my shout out is to Jebediah, who I know he's in heaven right now, and he's smiling, and I'm sorry we lost him this week, but my shout out is to him in particular.
Well, that's good. That's good.
And I'm sorry we lost him this week. I'm sorry about the people that are on death row, and I'm glad we still have the prison show. And another shout out is to all the families out there that are struggling and keeping their heads up and still thinking about their loved ones tonight. I wish them all the best tonight. Everyone that's locked up and everyone that's thinking about each and every one of us tonight. I wish all the best. And I hope you all have a great weekend. I hope you all enjoy the beautiful weather. It's getting a little bit cooler, but my shout is to each and every one of y'all, including Jebediah, that we lost this week.
Well, thank you very much, Edward.
Y'all take it easy, all right? Good night. Peace.
Okay, good night.
Now we have Jamie on line 2.
Hello, how are y'all doing?
We're doing good.
All right. I want to do a shout out to my husband, Gucci, on Ellis Unit. I love you, babe. Just wanted to tell you good night, sweet dreams. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I'll make this short because we are cooking menudo for tomorrow for my mom's 75th birthday tomorrow. So, 75th birthday. So I'm over here cutting up the menudo, and we'll eat a lot for you. And sorry I didn't talk to you all day, but good night. I love you. I've been busy shopping all day. We're trying to get things done for the tomorrow, the birthday potluck. tomorrow. So, yep. So that's what I'm doing now, cutting up the menudo, and we'll be here for hours and hours. We're making a whole bunch of menudo for the whole family. So I love you. Good night. Sweet dreams. And my mom and me are right here cutting up the menudo.
Good night, brother. Love you. Good night, Juicy.
Yeah. And do shout out to Joseph Salazar on Boyd Unit. My son. Good night, son. I love you. I put that money on your tablet already. So I'm hoping you got it. I'm sure you did. I love you, and we'll do an e-com after this weekend. What, Mom?
Can talk. Mom said, I love you, Behold. And can you some money? I'll give you some money sometime this week. Okay? Love you. Don't forget to pray.
Good night. God bless both of y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you, Prison Show. Y'all have a blessed night. Hello?
All right. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Line 4, Patty.
Got to do a little pitching. We got to pay the bills. It's 713-526-5738, option number 1. Want to thank Miss Gloria for her donation. And remember, Gloria said that if you was to donate $25 or $30, she'll make sure that you can have a shirt from the Texas Abolitionist movement. And then I'm going to say the same thing with the Prison Show. I've got 2 or 3 shirts out in the truck right now. So if you can pledge $25 or $30, then let us know you want a shirt, and I'll make sure that you get a shirt. Pitch, Dani.
I hung up on her. No, she hung. All right, Miss Shirley.
Hi, how is everyone?
Doing good. How you doing?
That's good. Just fine. I called to shout out to Blaine. Hey, Blaine. From my phone call earlier, we got the electricity figured out. Cody didn't push all the buttons on the panel, so we got that done. And I got your list done, too. So I just wanted to call and tell you I love you. And hold your head up, and we just all keep praying. Love and miss you. And you have sweet dreams. And I want to thank y'all.
Well, thank you, Miss Shirley, for calling.
Thank you.
Have a great weekend.
You too.
All right. Now we have Gloria.
Hey, long time no see.
I know. And now you're back. You couldn't help yourself.
I couldn't. I wanted to give a couple of shout-outs to my dear adopted son, Spider. Te quiero, mijo. Be good. And like you've heard people saying, hopefully Monday or Tuesday we can order e-com, but I'm checking every day. T, it was so great to see you. I hope we can do that again soon. And your sweet sister in LA is getting all our holiday cards for us to send out. So we thank her. Will Spear, it was good to see you in the visiting room. Was that yesterday? Yeah, Thursday. And I sure hope your attorneys are going to pull something, and I'll see you soon. And David Renteria, it was great to meet you and your mom and your granddaughter. You have a beautiful granddaughter, and your mother is so sweet.
And you know what? I just sent you a, e-message thing. So hopefully you'll get it soon. But your granddaughter told me which Native American group you were part of. And of course, by the time I got out of there, I forgot. So that's what I asked you when I e-messaged you. And Robert Robertson, I did not know that you don't have a tablet. I don't know what is wrong with these people.
No,
but,
he has a tablet. He just doesn't have a phone.
Well, I thought they used the tablets to make phone calls. No?
They do, but they have to have the phone recognition thing done, and for some reason Securus is not, I don't know what Securus is doing, but they're not doing what they're supposed to do, and it's not working.
Okay, well, I'm going to call some friends of mine in the state legislature and get them on this, because that's the stupidest thing.
And him and Arturo Aranda, both of them, same issue.
Okay, I'm going to write Arturo's name down right here.
Go, Gloria. Go, Gloria.
Well,
it's stupid.
Ridiculous. Yeah, well, stupid is as stupid does, and that's TEC. Okay. I wish, Robert, you had told me this, because I love to get my state reps that I'm friends with to get on TEC's case. So I will be doing that. And one thing I forgot to mention is we will be doing Christmas in July on the last Saturday in October at noon with our special Santa Claus, but also the 24th annual March to Abolish the Death Penalty is going to be on Saturday, November 11th. So everybody put November 11th on your calendar for the 24th annual March to Abolish the Death Penalty, and put October 28th at 12 noon at the Shade Community Center for Christmas in October, because of the bumblers at Securus and TDC.
Well,
okay, that's it.
Thank you, Gloria.
All right, see y'all later.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, now Patty is back. Patty is back. Hi, Patty.
Hi. Hey, mijo. Dear Patty is back. Like I was saying, mijito, your mom didn't read the message to tell you, well, Maria Cristina surprised us with the baby, but that's good. We have another blessing. And Jason's baby is fine. He was already born, and Flory's in recovery, and the baby's heart rate is up already. He's fine. Okay? I hope you're doing well, mijo. Your tío is home. He's fine. I went to the cardiologist on Thursday. I think your mom will let you know what's going on. I will get operated in Houston. I just don't know when, but your mom can let you know what what I told her. We're all doing good, mijito. Amanda's fine. Hopefully she's gonna come for the wedding. And Max is lonely because I was out for a couple of days, but so he was happy I'm back home. What else can I tell you, mijo? It's the Pioneer, Sherryland Rattlers, Diamondbacks. It's they're a great team, and they have a really it's game of the week, I believe. So we're hoping Pioneer wins, because now, of course, we don't belong to Sherryland no more. To the Rattlers, we belong to Diamondbacks. Today at Sherryland, Tina is there. They have a reunion. Aaron's class is out there today also. One of his friends was on Facebook Live, so I got to say hi to some of them. I love you, mijo. Keep your head up. God is good, and we're going to get through everything. God told me I was going to be okay, mijo, so don't worry. We're good. I love you, and Good night. Thank you to the Prison Show.
Thank you, Miss Patty.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so remember, we still have the bricks that I know Linda got a couple. I got one. David got one, or maybe two. The 4x4 is $25 a month. And the 8x8 is $50 a month. That one totals to be $800 total for a year. And the $25 one is $600 for a year. And you can write, who, Rhonda? No.
It's Robin. But
Robin.
$25 a month times 12 is $300.
300.
The bigger brick is $600.
Is $600, yes. Well, you could be helping, David.
Well, I was counting on my toes. What are you talking about?
Yeah, okay. So
at least I counted.
She gets in touch with you and asks you what you want on the brick. So the bricks will be lining the area in front of KPFT, and she will send you what the brick looks like. They're very nice. And also, what are we doing? I know last fund drive we did the backpacks for 5th Ward. And what are we doing this time, David?
Yeah, I don't think we're doing backpacks this time.
No, I know. I said, what are we doing this time?
I don't know what we're doing this time. I mean, did they advertise it?
Yeah, they did.
Sorry. You caught me off guard. I was reading about the guy that got beat up by the guards and he's in a potential coma.
What? You know, he's telling me to pitch. I start pitching, and he's like, "Oh, I'm reading about prison-related issues."
I pitching a while ago, so now I have a right to read an article about prison.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
What the hell?
All right, let me pull up Robin's email.
He's stressing me out. That's what he's doing.
But that's the fun part of it. That's why you always wanted to smack Hank.
And why? Oh, man, alive. I want to do it. Anyway, so. And it
says for this drive, KPFT will be donating a parka to Houston Center for Independent Living for every $1,000 donated. Similar arrangement was made with the 5th Ward Head Start. The backpack donation was a huge success. So the parka donation will have a similar effect, and more details useful for pitching coming soon. So for every $1,000, they'll be given a parka to Houston Center for Independent Living.
All right. Okay, so the backpacks were a huge success. Now they're doing the parka for independent living. Awesome. All right, so Linda, do you want to do your shout-outs?
I sure will.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to say hi to Will Spear. It was good seeing you yesterday. Damon Wilson, Paul DeVoe, William F. Owen Sr., Bobby Woods Jr., Franklin Davis, Lucky Ward, Ronald Haskell, Gary Green, Howard Lewis, Micah Brown, Roderick Harris, Jaime Cole, Blaine Milam, Fabian Hernandez, Paul Story, Richard Tabler, Moses Mendoza, Stephen Long, Marcus Drury, Patrick Murphy, Pete Russell, Irving Davis, Jedediah. Oh, goodness. Well, I did see Jedediah this week, yes. Carrie Allen, Travis Green, Brett Ripkowski, Dennis Brooks, John Green, Stephen Bachman, Bill Sims, Jay Van Story, Joel Escobedo, Larry Hatton, Eugene Broxton, Robert Roberson, Brian Davis, Miller L., Tyrone Williams, Stephen Russell, Ricky Smith, Puerto Rico, John Gomez, Sonny Wilson, Samuel Solomon, Joel White, Ray, Troy Glover, Corey Richardson, Andre Sloan, Jamaica, Samuel Olay, Saeed, Juice, and all the Islam community at Polunsky. Good night, guys.
Okay, let's get on over to Freddie.
So shout out to my brother at Wallace Pack, Dudley James Brown, and really to the entire CDC system behind the walls, man. Y'all just keep y'all's head up, and I'm going on 2.5 years now being free, and man, I'm enjoying this. It's not worth going back in there. A lot of times we have to slow down and look at life the way it is, guys, man. I'd rather be out here anytime and be broke than be in there. You know, y'all know how it is, man. So just keep y'all's head up and keep going forward. Dudley, write me a letter, man. I've lost contact with a lot of people, man, because a lot of times I'm on medications and I fall asleep too early. But I'm doing well and praying for you guys, and just hoping one day y'all can get out here, man, and join the workforce, man. There's plenty of work. And that's about it, guys. Y'all keep your head up and know that I'm praying for y'all, and I love all of y'all. And just keep your head up, man, and think about the next right choice you want to do, man, right now that you're in there. Okay, Linda. Is David there?
David's here.
Yeah, I'm sitting over here. I'm answering phones and picking on Dani.
Well, y'all be good, man. Y'all be good.
How you doing, newlywed?
Well, I just barely got off the honeymoon, like yesterday. But
as long as you're locked up, you should still be on honeymoon.
well, you know, I agree with that, but she won't.
Yeah, I got to be polite, but yeah, she's probably tired. She's
yeah, and she said she wanted a king size bed, and we got a king size bed, man. Man, I said, no, you're not gonna get a king size bed. I got to chase you all over the bed. Okay, Dave, y'all be good now, man, and I'll send in my donation next week.
All right, thank you so much. We appreciate you, Freddie.
All right, buddy. All right.
Now we have Catalina.
Catalina?
I accidentally hung up. I clicked up
Hello?
on Freddie.
Hi, Catalina.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
Well, I just want to send a shout out to Facundo Chavez in the Polanski unit. I love you, baby, and I miss you, and I will see you very soon. And shout out to your staff that you're doing an excellent job with this radio station. I love it.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, and Facundo, I love you. Don't forget how much I miss you, okay? Bye, baby. Thank you, girls.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Likewise. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. Jennifer on line 4.
Hi, good evening. I just wanted to say hello to everyone there at the station and just want to thank you for having this platform to the Pulaski unit. And I just wanted to say hi to my cousin Betito. Primo, I hope you're doing okay. And thank you for sending me your email. And I sent you a letter back, so I hope you got it. We just literally got back from the ACL festival. And Jason just had a baby, and his name is Owen. He was born about an hour ago, and he weighs 7 pounds, 2 ounces, and he's 20 inches long. And I'm sure you heard that Maria Cristina had a baby yesterday as well. But we just got home from the festival. We saw the Lumineers, and it was a really good show. And I've just been busy with school. I had a neuroscience exam and a psychopharmacology exam, and praise God that I passed. I'm studying about 16 hours a day, and I'm just rinse and repeat. But I pray that you're doing well, and I hope to hear back from you soon. I love you, Primo. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right.
She hung up quick, didn't she?
All right. Catalina. Catalina? Hi, Catalina. All right, then Geneva on line 1. Hi, Geneva.
Hello? Yes.
Go ahead. You're on the air.
Oh, okay. Hi. I would like to make a shout out to my son, Marcelino Osuna, who is at the WIN unit. Just want to tell him that I love him and I miss him and hope to see him soon. Okay, I love you, baby. Yes, I love him. I write to him every day on the tablet. I just want to make a shout out to him and all his buddies, I guess, and hope everything is well down there.
All right. Well, thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Lupe.
I was running a little late, and I thought I had missed my shout-out that I wanted to do.
Oh, go ahead.
Yes, I want to do a shout-out for Isidro de la Cruz. He's in the Polanski unit. And I just wanted to say hello, and I hope you're doing well. I have you in my prayers every day. And I haven't had any news. I don't have any news to tell you. I did receive a letter from you, and I will be writing back to you this weekend. And also wanted to let you know that I spoke to your mama. She came over this week, and I'll probably see her this coming week. She may be coming over again to visit. So just wanted to let you know that I'm praying for you, and I'm think about you all the time. And as soon as I hear anything from family, I will let you know. Just praying that they're all doing okay. And I ask you to do the same thing, to pray for the family. And that is it. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Go. Have a great weekend. I don't know what I was
you all.
fixing to say. Have a great weekend.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right. You want to go ahead and pitch, David?
I thought you wanted to make your shout-outs.
No, I'm not going to be rushed. Go ahead.
Why would you be rushed? It's only, 10:51? You
Yeah.
got 4 minutes? How long?
Yeah. No, I'm not going to be. I know you. Go ahead. Now let's pitch.
Well, I mean, it's important to pitch, but it's important for you to get your shout-out. You got 4 minutes, so how long is your shout-out going to
Now
take? 3?
just
Or are you
go
going to
ahead.
take a whole 5?
Now let's just pitch.
All right. You guys, we really need to pay our bills. The number is 713-526-5738. And I know, I mean, that's a lot of times whenever we're in pledge drive, that's why we're not getting a lot of callers. And we've had quite a few callers tonight, but I mean, last few weeks we've been packed. And we don't want you guys to not call us because it's pledge drive. We want you to call us, but at the same time, if you got $5, that's all we ask. Whatever you can afford. We're not asking you to give us $500 every time or $1,000. We were joking a while ago about the $10,000 pledge, but honestly, somebody out there has $10,000. They can afford that, but most of us, we only got like $5 or $10, and we understand that. Whatever you can afford, that's what we're asking. We're not asking for your whole bank account. We don't want you to sign your will over to us, but we do want you to be a part of our community, and that's why we're community media. So by you pledging, by you funding us, that keeps us from having to do advertisements. That keeps us from being Clear Channel Radio or whatever they call it. We don't have Big Brother watching us. We can actually have shows like The Prison Show or shows like Border Radio. I mean, KPFT's been making some changes during the day so that we meet the needs of our community. But you see how many callers are calling in. You see how many people are in TDCJ. You see all the things that are going on. I'm amazed at some of the things that are going on down there at prison. I mean, and I've done time. I've got 15 flat behind me, but yet every day something's going on that just truly amazes me. But if we've done anything for you at the prison show, then please call 713-526-5738 and pledge anything in any amount, and we'd really appreciate it. So we have another caller, but I'm afraid we only got another minute, so we don't have enough time for another caller. We're out of time. Yeah. Yep, she's a little bit late, and I'm so sorry for that, but we're fixing to have Cnvrge come on, and we'll be going out with Charlie and the Regrets. But Cnvrge is techno music. Cnvrge, they'll be doing Pledge Drive the same as us. So if you can afford anything, just go to kpft.org or 713-526-5738, option number 1. And it doesn't matter. We're in pledge drive. You can call during any show and tell them that you want to pledge to The Prison Show. And if you want a shirt or something, make sure that you hit me up on Facebook and let me know that you pledged $25 or $30, and it'll be on the list, and I'll make sure you get a shirt. But in the meantime, I think we're ready for Charlie and the Regrets.
Have a great weekend, guys.
Try to keep your heads up. You ain't me if you got hope. It's Friday